out. I don't know if that affected my frames at all. But, that's unfortunate, but whatever. Let's see what we got here. There's another house. Hopefully it doesn't have an alarm. And hopefully it's not locked. Seemingly locked, so that's actually even more fantastic. Alright, do I have an inventory? Alright, let's see what we can get here. Pie. Do I have a drink at at all? Canned soup? No. Lighter? Yes, I have a lighter. Okay. Well. Clearly this is not really going in our favor. Mainly because I don't actually know what I'm doing. Of course, obviously it poses a bit of problems for us. I don't even know where this road is leading me to. It could possibly lead me to a city or a zombie, as it seemingly has done. Is there a possible way I can go through the forest here? I can, yes. Obviously to avoid danger, but I don't actually know if there's actually a zombie in the forest. There could be. That's definitely a plausibility here. Yep, that is definitely a plausibility here, which in turn recognizes my greatest fears, which is encountering a zombie. But I'm of course fine because I'm not dying right now. Is this guy still chasing me? I believe this guy's still chasing me. And by the way, for people, I must excuse my level of knowledge in playing this game, because most people who actually play this game are probably yelling at me, mainly because I suck and I don't actually know how to play video games. But I do so anyway by trying to entertain you. But I don't know if that's actually working right now, because I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I've been following this straight road for like a long ass time now. Oh, you see some dirt on the side of the road. It definitely, a different change of scenery. But shortly here, we'll be seeing that dirt say goodbye. Oh, look! There's a turn here. How fortunate are we to be seeing this turn here? Look at that. And now we can go in for another couple miles here. I'm probably just going to cut through the trees here. But that would probably take longer, and I'd probably die. That's definitely not something I want. Alright, we do another turn here. My god. This is taking forever. Oh, wow. Okay, we found something. Oh, there's something over here, too. Is there something I can take here? Is that a flower I can take? No. Alright, no, I suppose this is the end of that. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go in a different direction here. Which way I will go? Possibly not the way with a zombie in it. This way could have more zombies, but at this point I don't actually know. Of course, the fear of the unknown is obviously way more potent right now. Mainly because I don't know what's happening. That's definitely a reason. And just the fact that I'm, just carrying a frying pan in the fucking zombie apocalypse here, it's definitely, most people would question my, my intelligence level at this point. But I don't know about that. Oh, there's another zombie here. Of course, I would love to get some beverages at some point, because that'd be absolutely fantastic. An open field, definitely not really ideal. A road. That's a bit better. Alright, well, I guess we'll just cut through here. Kind of avoid the zombies. And the building. And someone messaged me on Skype, which is... Alright, you know what? Let's try killing the zombie. Actually, no. Let's not. I would love to go inside this building, but of course, there just has to be... some stupid zombies here that will obviously make my life less fun. Alright, so I'm slightly tired. I'm drowsy, rather. Of course, I have to run into a field with a bunch of zombies. Or they could be called zomboids, who knows? What is this? This is a dead guy here, right? Nope, that is definitely a zombie. Alright, so this is definitely not a good thing. This is possibly the worst case scenario in any situation. Of course, with the frames being here, it's definitely not any better. Alright. Okay. Just kind of do the old serpentine here. Alright, exertion. Can barely run. Alright, so let's just walk away here. Not saying that we're gonna die. We could. Oh god. Oh god. Please don't. Oh my god. If I turn around now, which I will for a second, you see a bunch of zombies. So out of fear, I'm running a lot faster. Alright, a building I can, just hang in for a bit would be absolutely fantastic. I'm obviously extremely panicked. Okay. It's definitely not the situation I like to be in. Definitely late. Jesus Christ. We're probably gonna die here. We're probably gonna die here. If I can get into that building, if it was not locked, that'd actually be fucking awesome. At this point, I don't care. Oh, there's a zombie in there. Never mind then. Is there something in here? Well, yeah, but I could go in there, but just like zombies just hanging out, like at least one at every fucking door, like at least every house. All right, so I'm gonna go into this one. At this point, I don't care. At this point, I actually couldn't care less. How do I kill this guy? How do I kill a guy? Wait, hold on. Let me check these, Alright, let me check these controls here. Is there an attack button? There should be an attack button. I'm gonna assume that you can just attack in general. Yep, I'm gonna assume that you can. Okay. I didn't ask you to bite me. What happened to my frying pan? What even happened there? What's going on? Oh, a light source. Wonderful. Is that a kid? Is that I don't know what's happening here. I could try and fool you and say that I do know, but I don't. And of course that has to be locked. You know what? At this point, I think I should just die. You know what? Zombie, come here. Come here. Come here. No, I don't care. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. You're not gonna kill me? Come on. There's a free meal here. Free meal here. Legs broken. Yeah, go ahead. Why do I have a spoon, by the way? Just like to mention. What is all this stuff? Critical injuries. I'm dead. Okay. You survived for 14 hours. No, what the fuck?
I'm a crazy weirdo and I'm calling you. I've really got nothing better to do. I dial up your number and I let the phone ring. Then 2 minutes later I'll be doing it again. You might think that I'd move it along, but you would be wrong. I've got no life at all, and so I'll continue to call. I'm a crazy weirdo. I'm calling you.